You know, there's something truly special about mornings. The quiet, the fresh start, that first sip of coffee or tea as the sun comes up. But here's the thing. How you start your morning can set the tone for your entire day, especially when you're over 70. And sometimes, without even realizing it, we fall into little habits that might be doing more harm than good. That's why today, I want to talk about 4 common morning mistakes that many of us make after 70. Mistakes that can sneak up on us and affect our energy, our health, and even our long-term well-being. The good news: they're all easy to fix once you're aware of them. So, let's dive in and make sure your mornings are setting you up for your very best day. Mistake number 1: jumping out of bed too quickly. Now, this might sound a little surprising. After all, isn't it good to get up and get moving? Well, yes, but here's the catch. As we get older, our blood pressure can take a little longer to adjust when we go from lying down to standing up. If you've ever felt a bit dizzy or lightheaded when you first get out of bed, that's your body telling you it needs a moment to catch up. When you spring out of bed too fast, you risk a sudden drop in blood pressure, which can lead to falls. And we all know how serious falls can be as we age. So, what's the fix? It's simple. Take your time. When you wake up, sit on the edge of the bed for just 30 seconds to a minute. Take a few deep breaths, let your body adjust, and then stand up slowly. It's a small change, but it can make a big difference in keeping you steady and safe. Mistake number 2: skipping water. First thing in the morning. Raise your hand if you reach for coffee or tea as soon as you get up. I know I used to do the same. But here's the problem. After a full night's sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. And when you start your day with caffeine before hydrating, it can actually make dehydration worse, leaving you feeling sluggish or even a little foggy-headed. Water is like a wake-up call for your body. It gets your digestion moving, helps your brain function better, and even supports your joints. So, before you pour that first cup of coffee, try drinking a glass of water. Room temperature or warm is especially gentle on your system. You can even add a slice of lemon if you like a little flavor. It's such an easy habit, and you might be amazed at how much more alert and energized you feel. Now, these first 2 mistakes are all about giving your body the gentle start it deserves. But there are 2 more morning habits that might be quietly working against you. Habits that can affect everything from your energy levels to your long-term health. So, let's keep going and talk about how to make your mornings even better. You've probably heard the saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And while that might sound a bit cliché, there's real truth to it, especially as we get older. But here's where things get tricky. Even if you're eating breakfast, you might be making a couple of common mistakes that can leave you feeling tired, hungry too soon, or even achy. Let's talk about the 3rd mistake, one that might surprise you. Mistake number 3: eating a breakfast full of sugar and refined carbs. Now, I get it. There's something comforting about a sweet breakfast. A muffin, a bowl of sugary cereal, or even toast with jam can feel like a cozy way to start the day. But here's the problem. Foods like these cause a quick spike in blood sugar, followed by an even quicker crash. And when that crash hits, you might feel suddenly tired, irritable, or even shaky. Worse yet, over time, a breakfast high in sugar and refined carbs can contribute to inflammation in the body, which is linked to joint pain, sluggishness, and even long-term health concerns. So, what's the fix? Focus on balance. Instead of pastries or sugary cereals, try a breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Eggs with avocado, oatmeal topped with nuts and berries, or even some Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey are all great options. These choices give you steady energy, no crashes, no mid-morning slump. Mistake number 4: sitting too long after breakfast. Now, Let's say you've had a nice balanced breakfast. Great. But what do you do next? If your routine involves sitting down for a long stretch, maybe reading the paper, watching TV, or scrolling through your phone, you might be missing out on one of the best opportunities to keep your body strong and mobile. Here's the thing. Movement in the morning is like oiling a machine. It gets your blood flowing, helps digestion, and keeps your muscles and joints from stiffening up. But if you stay seated for too long right after eating, you're missing that golden window to wake up your body. The fix? A short, gentle walk, even just 5 or 10 minutes, can make a world of difference. If walking isn't easy for you, try some simple seated stretches or light arm movements while standing. The key is to avoid staying completely still for too long. Think of it as a way to tell your body, we're up, we're moving, and we're ready for the day. Now, we've covered 4 morning mistakes that might be affecting your energy, your comfort, and even your long-term health. But there's one more thing we need to talk about, something that ties all of these habits together and makes them even more powerful when done right. So, let's keep going and make sure your mornings are truly working for you. You know, when we talk about mornings, we're really talking about beginnings, the start of a new day full of possibilities, and the way we choose to begin can shape everything that follows. We've already covered 4 common morning mistakes that can quietly chip away at your energy and health. But there's one last piece of the puzzle I want to share with you. Something that doesn't just fix mistakes, but actually turns your morning into a foundation for a vibrant, joyful day. The overlooked key: starting your morning with purpose. This isn't about adding another chore to your routine. It's about taking just a moment, whether it's 30 seconds or 5 minutes, to set the tone for your day in a way that feels right for you. Maybe that means pausing to look out the window and appreciate the sunlight, taking 3 deep breaths before you even get out of bed, or thinking of one thing you're looking forward to that day. Why does this matter? Because how we feel in our minds affects how we feel in our bodies. Stress and rushing can tighten muscles, worsen aches, and leave us feeling drained before the day even gets going. But a moment of calm or gratitude can ease tension, steady your mood, and even make those healthy habits we talked about, like drinking water first or moving after breakfast, feel more natural. So here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow morning, after you've taken that extra moment to rise slowly, after you've had your glass of water and enjoyed a nourishing breakfast, take just a little time to connect with yourself. It could be as simple as smiling at your reflection in the mirror, humming a favorite song, or remembering a happy memory. However you do it, let it be your way of saying, "This day is mine," bringing it all together. Let's quickly recap those 4 morning mistakes and their fixes. Jumping out of bed too fast. Pause, sit up slowly, and let your body adjust. Skipping water first thing. Hydrate before caffeine to wake up your body gently. Starting the day with sugary foods. Choose balanced meals with protein and fiber. Sitting too long after eating. Move gently, even for just a few minutes. And now, we've added the secret ingredient, starting with intention. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Maybe some days you'll forget the water, or you'll really want that piece of toast with jam. That's okay. What matters is that you're aware, and that more often than not, you're giving your body and mind the care they deserve. A final thought. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this, it's this. Your mornings aren't just a routine. They're a gift you give yourself. And you're worth that gift. Every small change you make is a step toward feeling stronger, more energized, and more like the vibrant person you are. So tell me in the comments, which of these tips resonated most with you? Have you noticed a difference when you tried any of them? Your experiences might inspire someone else to make a positive change too. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple, practical ways to thrive in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Here's to mornings that set you up for your best days yet. After all, every sunrise is a new chance to feel good, and you deserve that feeling. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.